The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Set, 19.
Watch go forward. Set the tone, defense.
24 down, coming.
Now a carry by the third-year man. This is Austin Eckler. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. At the 32-yard line.
Set.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Let's put that team on the hook.
24.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Set, 19.
44. Stop your whining. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Now a first down throw. Watson. Throw left side taken in by Miller. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
On the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now it's Watson. Flush to his right, and he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Here we go. 20.
Just like that. Just like that.
They go with Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Tackle made by Whitney Merciless.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
On second down, here's Fournette. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10.
Hey, goal. Sound goal. 12. Hey, echo.
Mike 51. Push him back. Go, Mike 51.
Sound. Girl.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Foles. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Jaguars.
Here we go. 180. 1. No. Let's go. Great. Let's go.
Now Foles off the play fake to Fournette. He's going to let this go deep for Lee. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Marquise Lee, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. A first update now from Cincinnati. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. A handoff to Fournette. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Check 50. Everyone, 37.
Girl. Silence, silence. Yeah, you got it. Greystone, travel.
Now Foles. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
First down.
I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Fournette. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line.
What do you think? 55, 55. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. J.J. Watt. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now Leonard Fournette. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Tackle made there by Jonathan Cyprien. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. Foles. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. DeAndre Carter's deep for the Texans. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. A reminder coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football, a good one from Atlanta. Eagles and Falcons, 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow on Monday Night Football, Odell Beckham back in New York, back in MetLife Stadium. Browns and Jets, 8:15 Eastern on Monday night. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
At the 26-yard line.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again. 44 to Mike. 44 to Mike. What's the ball?
Play action for Miller. Now Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Marcel Darius flies in at 331 pounds for the sack.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fade.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans.
Be ready. Be ready. 44. Mike, 44. Pick me up. Here we go. Both to Mike.
3rd and long. It's Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
Hey, goal. Down goal.
Mike, boy, 51. 6 man.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Fournette running out of the gun. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal, please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
Here we go.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And now out comes Houston. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try to move the football.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Here's Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, DJ Hayden. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Andy Isabella was the intended target.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And they're the recipient of a nice gift here late in the half with a real chance to put points on the board.
And it's been a difficult half for them in terms of putting points on the board. So here with this gift, with this opportunity, they've got to find a way to cash it in.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll toss it to Fournette. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go. 180.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
Yes.
I'm going 37 to Mike. Mike 37.
Pick.
We own it.
Hey, Silver.
Check 31. Check 31.
Hey.
I'm going 37 to Mike. Mike 37. You ain't.
They'll set up a throw. And this is caught by Lee. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Marquise Lee, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Josh Lambo now for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You've got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Running on first down, Eckler. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
At the 46-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Hey, come on, now. Come on, now.
Back to throw, Watson. That's caught. It's DeAndre Carter. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Check, 47. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Hey, alert 3.
On second down, here's Watson. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Following the sack, it's now third and long for Watson and the Texans.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch twist.
Here's Watson throwing on third and long. He's going to fire one deep up. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Good. 180.
Jim.
What we got?
Jim. Bumps up the helmet. Here we go.
Hayden's cool.
5. 51's the mic. I'm coming. I'm coming.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Watch the run. Showing up.
Going 5-3.
Now Fournette. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Yeah, go, let's go.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
pass run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's our time. It's our time. Check. Fresno.
Hey, it's over. Turbo 64.
Here's 2nd and 8. Throw left side to his tight end, Swain. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
25. Check 25. Shit. He's checking. He's 6'6". Pull it high.
Now Doug Marrone, with a play clock almost out, says, let's take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now back to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Watson. He's going to have the first down past the 20 as he's all the way up to the 24-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
Switch.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And an alley to run. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
23 yards, the final tally.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Max 50, Max 50, Max 50. Army.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And an alley to run. Got some real estate inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 15 on the play. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on second and inches.
I got motion.
A handoff, it's Eckler. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. 1st and 10 at the 19. Faking the give. Now Watson. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Carter, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Texans have cut it to within a score. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
Let's go. Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Go! Topper!
This is Fournette. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Back now in Houston. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Big stop. Let's go.
Under.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lee. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Jacksonville.
Foles now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Fournette, a first down carry. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Jalen Smith, who took a huge step forward last year, in on the tackle for Dallas.
At the 50-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
3 bucks. Slam.
13.
They'll run it again with Fournette. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Under.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Give him 32 on the play. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Fournette. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
13.
51 to Mike. Touchdown, defense. Mike 51. Watch the curl. Go, Mike 51.
On 2nd and 7, Foles looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Watch safety creep.
Easy.
Stay at home.
13. Here we go.
They'll drop the throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. J.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll set them back 5.
Come on, Lyle. Come on, Lyle. We better than that.
So on now is the kicker, Josh Lambo. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And Lambo will put this one through, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Boy, tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
A lack of discipline defensively on fourth down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10.
Girl. General West.
Tighten up.
One.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Nick.
They'll give Fournette another crack. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away. Here's Fournette. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Lambo is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they?